Hello, and welcome to this Access training module in which we will learn how to use the form wizard to create a form, how to add a field to an existing form, and how to filter and sort using a form. This tutorial is by Ann Schultz, and the purpose of this training module is to teach users how to create a form using the form wizard, to add a field to a form, and to filter and sort using a form in Microsoft Access. When presenting data to readers, visuals such as reports and forms can increase visual interest, organize and simplify large amounts of data, and emphasize the most important information about a given topic. Moreover, forms can be used to find and view specific data, as well as to input and update information into a database. One of the easiest ways to get a form started is to use the form wizard. With the wizard, a user can create a prototype form that can later be customized using Layout View or Design View. Forms can be visually striking and can help users to present information in a logical and easy to understand manner. Forms are often viewed on the computer monitor, but they can also be printed for the sake of convenience. When designing forms, it is important to make them accessible to individuals who may be colorblind or have vision impairments. It is also important to add only necessary data to a form so that it remains easy to read. The data in a form can be collected and aggregated from multiple tables, or it can contain just the data from one table, and a well-designed form can help to improve the rate and accuracy of data entry. In order to get the most out of Access, it's imperative that users know how to create simple forms. This tutorial will show users how to create a basic form using the form wizard, how to add a field to a form using a field list, and how to filter and sort data using a form. More specifically, in this particular case, our work group has been asked to create a client financial form using the form wizard that contains the following fields: client number, client name, client type, services needed, amount paid, current due, total amount, and business analyst number. Additionally, the group has been asked to modify the initial template by using a field list to add a city field to the client financial form. Our work group has also been asked to filter and sort the records in the form by city and client name. While the majority of the group is quite skilled in using Microsoft Access, there are a few members who are unfamiliar with the specific procedures for creating a form using the form wizard, unfamiliar with adding a field to a form, and with filtering and sorting using a form. This unit is designed to help train those few group members who need to brush up on these skills. The target audience for this training is information professionals working in a corporate library environment in which they must assist business professionals with the creation and use of forms in Microsoft Access. The three functions that will be addressed in this module are creating a form using the form wizard, adding a field to an existing form, and filtering and sorting data using a form. The tutorial has three main learning goals and objectives. By the end of this module, you will be able to create a simple form using the Microsoft Access Form Wizard, to add a field to an existing Microsoft Access form, and to filter and sort data using a form. Forms are a wonderful way to make data entry easier, as well as to present data and information in an eye-catching layout. This tutorial will provide step-by-step instructions regarding how to create a form using the form wizard, how to add a field to an existing form, and how to filter and sort data using a form. Please note that this module assumes that group members have already downloaded the Kamashali design database, a data set that's available with the purchase of the textbook Microsoft Office 2010 Advanced by Shelley in Vermont prior to beginning this tutorial. So now we'll get started with step-by-step instructions for creating a form using the form wizard. The first thing that we want to do is to go over here to the All Access Objects list, and we want to select the client table. Here you can see that the client table is selected in orange. And from there, we want to select the Create tab from the ribbon menu, and we want to go to Form Wizard. So we're going to select Form Wizard, and we're going to choose here which fields we want to add to our form. So our client has told us that they would like us to add the client number, the client name, the client type, the services needed, the amount paid, the current due, the total amount, and the business analyst number. So those now have been taken from the available fields list and added to the selected fields list. So these are things that are, actually going to appear on our form. And then we select Next so that we go to the next screen. This allows us to choose what type of a layout we would like for our form. We want columnar, which is the default choice, and we're going to leave that, and we're going to select Next. And now this gives us a chance to give our form a title. We're going to call this Client Financial Form. And we're going to call it 3 because I've made a couple of these already. So Client Financial Form 3. And then we also want to keep the default here, which is open the form to view or enter information. So once we've got that done, we're going to click Finish. And now we have our form. So that wasn't too bad as far as creating a form using the wizard. It's pretty easy to add some fields and make a simple form that is a prototype that we can then add things to if we want to expand upon it. So the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to add a field to this existing form. So to do this, we go up to the tab here. So we've got our form and there's these tabs across the top. We want to right click on Client Financial Form 3, and this gives us a list here. Our options are Save, Close, Close All, Form View, Layout View, and Design View. We're particularly interested in the Form Layout and Design View, and here we want to add a new field to the layout, so we're going to click Layout View. This brings up a field list with the different fields available. Our client wants us to add the city field to this form. So we are going to left click on city and hold down the left mouse button, and we're just going to drag that, and we're going to drag it to the bottom of the screen. For some reason it likes to pop up at the top, but that's not a big deal because we're just going to drag that down here to the bottom, and we're going to add it, and we're just going to take this so we can kind of move that there. That didn't work exactly how I wanted it to. There we go. So now we have a city field, and this is the text box where the city name goes. So simple as that to add a field to an existing form. The final thing that we're going to learn here is how we can filter and sort using a form. So we want to go now to the Home tab up here in the ribbon menu, and we're going to go to the Sort and Filter group and to the Advanced button. We're going to click on that, and we have some choices here: Filter by Form, Apply Filter Sort, or Advanced Filter Sort. We want the Advanced Filter Sort option. We're going to click on that. That brings up a box here, and this has got another kind of field list. We're just going to make it bigger so we can see everything that's in it, so that nothing's hidden from us. And now we need to go down here. We have a design grid, and from the design grid we're going to add some fields here. This is going to help us to tell the database what we want to filter, what we want to sort on. So from the design grid located at the bottom of the database, select the client name from the field row. So we've got client name there, and then we are going to go down to the sort row, and we are going to select ascending from this drop down menu. Next to the client name field, we are going to pull down this drop down menu, and we're going to select city. And then under the criteria for city, we're going to type capital G, lowercase r, and then the asterisk. And what we're doing here is we're essentially giving the database instructions as to how we want our form records filtered and sorted. We're telling it we want to see the clients in alphabetical order, ascending alphabetical order, so from A to Z essentially, and we want to filter the cities and sort them so that we're only seeing those clients who live in a city that start with the letters GR. So once we've got what we want here, we're going to go up to the Sort and Filter group again in the ribbon menu, and we're going to click on the Toggle Filter button. And now this has actually caused us to have filtered and sorted records. Originally we had 15 records. Now we have 2. As you can see, the first record is Catering by Jenna in the city of Granger, and the second record of 2 is Granger Family Foundation, which obviously comes alphabetically after catering, and also in the city of Granger. So we have cities that start with the name or the letters G and R. So that is essentially how you can use the sort and filter option in a form. So congratulations, you now know how to use Microsoft Access to create a form using the Form Wizard, how to add a field to an existing form, and how to filter and sort using a form. By following these step-by-step instructions, you can now create forms that have great visual impact and that help you to organize and to convey information more efficiently and effectively. You can also use these forms to filter and sort data in order to analyze information more quickly. And this tutorial was created with help from the reference work of Microsoft Office 2010 Advanced by Shelley in Vermont, published in Boston, Massachusetts by Course Technology. Thank you very much. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and that you know more about Microsoft Access now. Thank you.